Good afternoon, everybody. Definitely hope everybody's doing well out there. Been a long time, couple days since I've been on here. Yeah, like I said, work has been crazy. Finally finished the little project I have in my office, so that's definitely awesome. Definitely have a better setup now, so definitely we're gonna definitely be using this as we move forward. But I definitely appreciate you guys joining me for sure. So it's definitely pretty crazy. Just want to show you guys something here. So the United States has shot down that balloon there, so it's definitely pretty crazy. So we'll definitely have to monitor that situation, definitely. But yeah, they definitely shot this balloon down, as you can see earlier today. Unfortunately, it had flown over the entire United States, so that's definitely not good. Um, yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what the response is from this. But yeah, so they actually shot this down. You can see there right on the footage. They actually shot this down over the Atlantic Ocean as it crossed into over South Carolina. Unfortunately, this did go over a few sensitive sites. So luckily, at least for now, at least they were able to shoot this down. I believe they should have shot this down earlier before it even entered over Alaska. We definitely should have took care of it then. But we can definitely see that that has been shot down, ladies and gentlemen. So that's definitely very interesting. Definitely good news for sure. Um, just goes to show you, do not fly these things over the United States because there will be consequences of this. So definitely, we're trying to definitely get that going. But let me actually pull this up really quickly. Definitely want to get back into the weather here for sure. Let me just make sure this pops up correctly. Might have to resize this, but that's okay. We'll definitely take care of it. All right, let's actually resize this tab here. That way everybody can see what's going on. Hi, Hopper. But yeah, we definitely have a lot to talk about in terms of weather for sure. So we definitely have to watch this. But let's take a look at the current watches and warnings. So let's take a look at those really quickly. So we still have those blizzard warnings going on up here into northern Pennscott here and southeast Aroostook counties. This is until 7 p.m. this evening, so plan on slippery road conditions with drifting snow, widespread blowing snow could significantly reduce visibilities. Isolated to scattered power outages are definitely possible. Dangerously cold wind chills could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 10 minutes. We did have a record cold temperature there. We had right around minus 100 degree wind chills on Mount Washington there, so it's definitely pretty crazy. And we're still looking at that. So we're still looking at wind chill advisories, blizzard warnings as well. Very cold winds. We're looking at wind chills as low as 30 below, so that's definitely warmer than what we've seen before. We're still looking at wind gusts as high as 35 miles an hour, so we definitely have to keep an eye out on that for sure. Let's take a look at right over here over Wyoming. Let's take a look at these winter weather advisories here. This is for Yellowstone National Park, Teton and Gross Venture Mountains, and Salt River and Wyoming ranges. This is from 11 a.m. Sunday until noon Mountain Time on Monday. Travel could be very difficult, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Hazardous conditions could impact the morning and evening commutes. So we're looking at total snow accumulations of 5 to 8 inches. Locally higher amounts possible in the Tetons and higher terrain in southwest Yellowstone National Park. So definitely a good amount of snow there. Backcountry enthusiasts, including snowmobilers, can easily become disoriented and lost. Please monitor the Bridger Teton Avalanche Center. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Definitely avalanches are going to be a concern here throughout Wyoming. Let's take a look at into Idaho here. So definitely we have those 5 to 8 snowfall accumulations. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. Let's actually go up into northern Montana here. So we're looking at additional snow accumulation of up to 2 inches towards Marius Pass with 2 to 7 inches above pass level. Winds gusting as high as 65 miles an hour. So we're definitely have to watch this very closely for sure. Definitely not good. There we go. It seems we got the connection back there. Apologize for that. I'm not sure why the internet's running slow today. Very interesting. But let's take a look into Oregon and Washington here. So we're looking at snow expected above 4,000 feet in elevation. Total snow accumulations of 5 to 7 inches in the southern Blue Mountains and 4 to 6 inches in the Ocho-John Day Highlands here. This is for the southern Blue Mountains of Oregon, and in the Ocho-John Bay Highlands. This is from 4 a.m. Sunday to 4 a.m. Monday, so we're going to have to watch this very carefully. Expect winter driving conditions. A winter storm is forecast to bring snow to the southern Blue Mountains. The heaviest snow is expected to occur between 4 a.m. Sunday and 4 a.m. Monday here. Expect lower snow accumulations of up to an inch in the mountain valleys along Highway 395 south of Pilot Rock to John Day, and US 26 east of Prineville to John Day as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Right here, let's take a look at Northern California here. We have a winter weather advisory. This is from 4 p.m. this afternoon until 10 a.m. Sunday. We're looking at snow expected above 5,000 feet in elevation. Total snow accumulations of 4 to 8 inches with locally higher amounts above 6,000 feet in elevation. We're looking at wind gusts as high as 45 miles per hour as well, so we definitely have to watch this very carefully. This is for portions of Northern California above 5,000 feet in elevation, including the Scott and Salmon Mountains around Mount Shasta, Mount Eddy, and Castle Crags here. This is definitely looking at high country travel. Could be very difficult. Gusty winds could definitely bring down tree branches and power lines, things like that, so definitely be on the lookout for that. We're looking at I-5 at Mount Shasta City is not expected to experience snow impacts with this storm. However, Highway 89 at Snowman Summit should see minor travel impacts with 1 to 3 inches of accumulation tonight into early Sunday. So we definitely have to watch this very carefully. We have a massive winter storm warning area as well, so highlighted in the pink there. Heavy snow is expected. Total snow accumulations of 6 to 12 inches are expected. And expect 1 to 2 feet of snow above 7,000 feet in elevation. Southwest winds of 20 to 30 miles per hour. Wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Ridge tops may gust as high as 100 miles per hour. So definitely looking at very, very strong winds here. We're also looking at 2 to 4 foot waves on Lake Tahoe as well. This is from 7 p.m. this evening until 10 p.m. on Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. Tree limbs could be blown down by strong winds, producing a few power outages. And we're also looking at a 10 to 15% chance of thunder in the Sierras late tonight through early Sunday morning. So we could definitely see thunder snow. So definitely a very, very interesting event happening there. Let's actually go to the south a little bit. This would be to the west of Las Vegas here. We're looking at, this is in the eastern Sierra slopes. This is from 10 p.m. tonight to 10 p.m. on Sunday. We're looking at snow expected. Total snow accumulations of 5 to 8 inches. Winds gusting in excess of 40 to 50 miles per hour. This is definitely going to make travel very difficult. Gusty winds could definitely bring down tree branches as well. Looking at a few power outages possible. The heaviest snow is expected overnight Saturday into early Sunday morning, so we're going to have to watch this very carefully. So let's look at the future storms here. Let's actually turn off the severe weather here. The actual warnings here. So let's actually do that rather quickly here. Let's go to other alert settings. We'll turn these off. Yeah, let's actually move this model forward. So this is the GFS model here. Let's actually move it to about 7 p.m. tonight. You can see that rain definitely impacting Washington here through Seattle, Aberdeen, all the way down through Astoria, down through Portland, Oregon as well. Definitely see a little bit of a mix happening here. So we're going to have to watch out for this especially. This is going to be to the west and northwest of Yakima here. So it'll be along I-90 as well as Highway 12. So we definitely have to watch this very carefully. Definitely some slick spots definitely forming out there. But you can definitely see this rain along with this Pacific front definitely coming ashore here later on tonight. You can see Northern California, Central California here through Sacramento all the way down through San Francisco, San Jose. Definitely getting hit with some rain tonight. This is around 7 p.m. tonight, so we're going to have to watch this very carefully. You can definitely see there's a lot of energy coming offshore here. The rest of the United States actually looks pretty good, except for maybe into portions of northern Wyoming here. So this is to the northwest of Cody. This is right along, right along Cook City here, right along I-212 here, and Highway 296. So this is heading to the northwest. This is northwest Wyoming here. And also we have some snow showers developing here into northwestern Montana up near Whitefish. So we're going to have to watch out for this along Highway 93 and Highway 2. Could definitely get some slick spots out there, so we're going to have to watch this very carefully. Other than that, the United States actually looks pretty good, at least in terms of precipitation. Again, this is tonight around 7 p.m. So we actually let's go to 4 a.m. tomorrow. You can definitely see there's a little bit of rain showers here down into South Carolina. We're going to have to watch out for this. Down through Charleston, Orangeburg, Manning, Kingstree, all the way up through Georgetown. Even Myrtle Beach definitely getting in on the action as well. So we have to keep that in mind. This is right along Highway 95 here between, we can call that Beaufort, all the way up through Myrtle Beach and all the way up through Florence. We're going to have to watch this carefully. You can see there's a little bit of rain developing in the Gulf of Mexico here. New Orleans might be getting some rain around 4 a.m. So this is right along I-10 and I-55 here into the city of New Orleans and LaPlace here, right over Lake Pontchartrain. So definitely be on the lookout for some light rain, light to moderate rain tomorrow. So we'll definitely keep that in mind for sure. Let's zoom out to the national map once again here. There we go. You can definitely see the Sierra Nevadas are definitely going to be getting rocked by some snow as well. Even Reno down through Carson City as well, right along I-80 here, up through Battle Mountain, Nevada. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. You can see some heavy rain through the Fresno and Merced here, areas here, all the way through Jersey-Dale and Greenlee Hill, Groveland. This is in California now. We're definitely going to have to watch out for some possible ponding on the road, some flooding as well. You can definitely see up through Salem, Portland, Newport, Florence, all the way down through Coos Bay and Eugene, definitely getting into that rain action as well, right along I-5 here. We do have some snow developing more inland as well as into Idaho near Boise as well, so we're going to have to watch this very, very carefully. So let's actually step this forward a little bit. You can definitely see we may have a little bit of thunderstorms here, maybe some general thunderstorms developing here in North Myrtle Beach, Wilmington, all the way through Fayetteville, Raleigh, up through Durham here. This is 10 a.m. tomorrow. So we could possibly have definitely some rain showers, but maybe some rumbles of thunder as well. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. We do have some storms developing here right along the Alabama and Florida border here. From Crestview all the way up, let's see here, all the way up through Carolina, River Falls here. So definitely be on the lookout for that. We definitely have some rain developing. Even Pensacola, Florida, definitely getting in on some rain. This extends all the way through the Florida Peninsula, through Spring Hill and Orlando, all the way through Palm Bay, down through, let's see here, right along Interstate 95 here, all the way down through West Palm Beach as well, Fort Pierce. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But let's actually take a look at the national map really quickly. You can definitely see there's a little clipper system heading up through Ottawa here. But let's step this forward. So this is tomorrow at 7 p.m. You can definitely see some rain showers here in the Pittsburgh area tomorrow night. So that's definitely going to be interesting to watch. I know tomorrow's high is going to be in the upper 40s for us tomorrow, so that's definitely giving us a break from those colder temperatures. You can definitely see that snow in the west, as well as that system coming ashore here, generating all that rain along the shoreline here. It's definitely not going to be as much as those atmospheric rivers, but it's definitely going to be a good bit of moisture. So let's step this forward a little bit. You definitely see that system moving. We do have that clipper system as well that heads into Wisconsin and Minnesota here, as well as the upper peninsula of Michigan. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. I'm not going to go into snow totals just yet. I definitely want to wait for that. But another interesting feature that we have is we may have probably about 5 to 10% chance of a tropical development here over the Atlantic, so we're going to have to watch that very carefully. We do have some rain showers down through Houston, right along the Gulf Coast here, so Galveston, definitely be on the lookout for some rain. We do have some rain coming into Vancouver and Seattle as well. This is on the 6th, so we're going to have to watch this. This is on Monday. This is at 10 p.m. Let's actually step this forward into Tuesday, where we're going to have to be on the lookout for a lot of rain here developing through Oklahoma, all the way down through Texas, Arkansas as well. All the way through Missouri, stretching all the way up into the northeast here. So we're going to have to watch this. It could definitely produce a lot of heavy showers down to the south. We may get some rumbles of thunder as well. This is at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. We have another system coming ashore here through Seattle, Astoria, Salem, right along the Pacific Northwest here, generating some snow showers in northern Idaho and Montana as well. We do have that Clipper system definitely pulling in some moisture here up through Ottawa, Quebec. So definitely be on the lookout for some snow here. Like I said, I'm not going to go into snow totals just yet. I definitely want to wait until tomorrow to do that, just to get some more, I guess, refined data. I definitely want to get that going. We can definitely see through Wednesday, it's definitely possible to get some severe weather here, especially through Arkansas, up through Kentucky as well. We do have this snow coming down, so we have these colder temperatures coming down once again from the north. If we step this forward a little bit, you can definitely see down through Oklahoma, so central Oklahoma, northern Oklahoma here, definitely getting in some snow, especially through Nebraska and Kansas as well, even up into Iowa. We're definitely have to watch this, but we can definitely see that massive rain shield extending through the Tennessee Valley here, even down through the Mississippi Valley. You can definitely see Mississippi definitely getting hit with some rain for sure. So we're going to have to watch this rain shield very closely. We could get a couple rumbles of thunder in there as well. But we can definitely see that this does transition into a sort of Miller A type of scenario here. This is heading into Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin as well with that snow. Definitely that massive warm sector coming in, so that's definitely good news for the Northeast here. In the mid-Atlantic states and most of the Great Lakes as well. It definitely looks like it's going to be mostly in the form of rain. We step this forward a little bit. Unfortunately, we're going to get another cold air mass that comes down. This is on Thursday next week. This is on the 9th. Definitely see at 10 p.m. we got some of that snow developing once again in Oklahoma. Those colder temperatures are going to be extending down into Texas once again. So we're going to definitely have to watch out for that. We do have that system definitely ongoing here in the New England states and the Northeast as well. Do have a little bit of lake effect happening here right off of Lake Erie. Definitely Buffalo getting hit, possibly Erie. We're going to have to watch those snow accumulations. Like I said, I'm not going to go into those today, but I definitely will go into them tomorrow whenever we get some more data coming in. It is possible we may have some severe thunderstorms down here through the Florida Panhandle, up through Georgia as well, even into Alabama, so we're going to have to watch this very closely. This will be Thursday next week. You can definitely see we get some of that heavy snow developing here. Let's zoom in a little bit. So this is from Tulsa down through Oklahoma City all the way up through Springfield. So we're going to have to watch this. It definitely could be a major snow producer. So let's keep stepping this forward a little bit. You can definitely see that severe weather is definitely moving over the Florida Peninsula here, over into Georgia, eventually into South Carolina. Where we could definitely see the potential for severe storms. There's definitely going to be more information on that tomorrow. But as we step this forward, you can see how far south that snow actually dips. It actually dips down into southern Mississippi, southern Alabama as well, possibly even into the extreme portions of western Florida Panhandle here. So we're going to have to watch that very carefully. That's just light snow, maybe some flurries. But we do have that moderate and heavy snow up through Nashville, Louisville, Kentucky, up through Cincinnati. Definitely see that moisture definitely moving northward into Washington, D.C., Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way through Richmond, Virginia, even Philadelphia getting in on some of that rain action. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. Definitely could have some ponding on the roads. Definitely hydroplaning is going to be an issue here. Let's actually step this forward. So this is going to be into next weekend. This is Saturday and Sunday. You could definitely see we may have a big nor'easter on our hands, guys. So it's definitely not good news. If you live in the mid-Atlantic, Northeast, and this actually extends all the way down into Georgia. But it definitely looks like even the Pittsburgh area is going to be in that battle zone between the rain and snow. So we're going to have to watch that. Definitely create slippery conditions for sure. Tomorrow I'm definitely going to look at some of these snow accumulations as well. You definitely see all that moisture coming into New York, Boston, Washington, D.C. as well, all the way up through Halifax. So it's definitely going to be a major system here. This is definitely going to be the most concerning system that we've seen all year for sure. Definitely the Pittsburgh area on Saturday at 1 p.m. Definitely getting into that heavy snow. So this is definitely not looking good. This is just model data. This is not a forecast. Just want to definitely clarify that for sure. But definitely not good. At least in terms of the GFS model here, we can definitely see that nor'easter taking shape. This actually lasts all the way through Sunday at 1 a.m. So you can definitely see we get a lot of that heavy snow here in the Pittsburgh area. We get about 6 hours of heavy snow. This extends all the way down through Ohio, West Virginia, even down as far south as northern Georgia as well, and northern Alabama. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. So let's actually step this forward. We do have a little Alberta Clipper system coming down as well. This is going to impact Minneapolis here, St. Paul, definitely central Minnesota here, even into Wisconsin. But you can definitely see that Clipper system. Let's back that up a little bit. So this is Monday, 4 a.m. all the way through Monday at 1 p.m. You can definitely see the lakes are definitely getting some of that action, that lake effect definitely turning on here. We do have this bigger system coming in to the southern California region, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, into Nevada here, even into Utah. We can definitely see we have a little bit of energy transfer that actually makes it over the mountainous terrain here. So we're going to have to watch out for that northern snowstorm again here into northern Oklahoma, into Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri as well. We're going to have to watch out for severe weather on the southern side of this, all the way up into so we're looking at Arkansas up through St. Louis as well, Springfield, even into Indianapolis, Columbus. We're going to have to watch that. We can definitely see that ice definitely develops here into central Illinois up towards Springfield here. So that's definitely not good. This is Wednesday the 15th. So take this information here with a grain of salt because this can change very rapidly. We are pretty far out from this event happening. But yeah, definitely. I definitely want to show you guys some of that data. We do have another system coming ashore on the Pacific, into California and into portions of Oregon as well. This is on the 15th. This is at 1 a.m. So definitely have to step this forward a little bit. We can definitely see some of that severe weather extending down into the deep south here, even into the Florida panhandle here, especially into northern Georgia. We're going to have to watch that very carefully, into eastern Tennessee and into western North Carolina. You can see that all that bits of energy, we have two different portions of energy here. One coming into central and southern California, and one coming into northern Oregon and Washington here. So we have to watch out for that for sure. It's definitely going to create possibly some flooding events once again here. We'll definitely look at precipitation totals tomorrow once we do a live stream tomorrow. We're going to have to watch out for this system as well. It looks like an ice system definitely develops from that piece of energy here into the mid-Atlantic and Northeast. So we're going to have to watch that because we are sort of unsure. This is Thursday the 16th, so we're definitely far out. So we're not really going to be able to determine what's going on here. We're just showing you some data here from the GFS model. But we're going to have to watch out where that rain and snow line definitely develops, because that can definitely create some problems here in the Pittsburgh area. So we have to keep an eye out on this. I really don't want to go much further because once we go further, the data becomes very, very sporadic. But you can definitely see this goes out to the 20th, which we could have that severe weather event through Dallas, Little Rock, and Nashville. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on that for sure. But definitely a pretty crazy day, definitely in terms of weather. We definitely have a lot coming in the next few weeks. We're going to have to watch that very carefully. And we also, like I said earlier in the beginning of the stream, the United States military did shoot down that Chinese balloon there. So we'll have to see what the response is from that. In my opinion, we definitely should have shot that down beforehand, before it even got over the United States. But that's definitely pretty crazy, guys. Definitely thank you for joining me. Definitely appreciate it. And always remember, guys, never stop chasing.